Hi, welcome everyone to this episode on What's New Today. It's a special episode. We are breaking our wildlife series because something of earth shattering significance is taking place. A cricketer by the name of Virat Kohli has broken a few very, very important records in just the last couple of days. And of course, India is playing Australia today. We're recording this episode on the 19th of November 2023, Sunday in the morning, and the match is to start in a few hours from now. But I am joined by 5 kids from different parts of the country, world, who are all rooting for which team? Which team are you all rooting for?
India.
We're rooting from Team India.
Okay, everyone here is rooting for Team India. So this is a quiz style podcast exclusively on Virat Kohli. So without much ado, let me jump in and ask the young co-hosts who are joining me today on this quiz on Virat Kohli to introduce themselves. Shall we start this in alphabetical order?
Yes,
Can I
ma'am.
Yes, okay.
My name is Arush Jaswal. I am of class 7th. I live in Indore. I study in the Amber Heights International School of Indore.
Welcome, Arush.
Hi, I am Devan Purnagarwala and I am 9 years old. I study in class 4 and I live in Kolkata.
Welcome, Devansh.
Hi, my name is Naren. I am 11 years old. I'm in 6th grade. I study in Babaji Vidyashram School in Chennai.
Welcome, Naren.
Hello friends, my name is Satvik. I am 10 years old. I study in 4th grade and I am from Mumbai, Maharashtra.
Welcome, Satvik.
Hi, I'm Tushar Agrawal and I live in Singapore. I study in 6th grade and I'm 11 years old.
Welcome, Tushar. For those of our listeners who may not be seeing this as a recording on video, I just want to call out that Devansh and Tushar are both wearing blue jerseys, supporting India ahead of India's finals against Australia. So a special shout out to the two of them who have decided to don their blue jerseys for this podcast recording too. Welcome. In this podcast, we're going to have a quiz on Virat Kohli, 5 rounds. In each round, each participant gets one question to answer, and if they don't answer that question, the question moves to the next person in the sequence, and if they answer it, they get points for it. But just before we started this recording, I asked all 5 of them if they wanted me to really keep score, keep points, and figure out who's ahead and who's behind. What's the general verdict on that? Should I keep points?
No, ma'am, you should not keep points.
No. Because then it'll become too noisy.
Okay, so in the interest of keeping it not too noisy, we'll keep it as a wonderful quiz where we'll definitely try and compete and answer to the best of our ability. But if we don't know something, we'll learn from it. So we'll keep it like that. Is that okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am,
all
that's
on
okay.
board?
Yes.
First round is on Virat Kohli's personal life. Okay, and the first question goes to Arush Jaswal. Arush,
Yes, ma'am.
which city did Virat Kohli grow up in?
Delhi.
Delhi is the correct answer. Second question goes to Devansh. We're recording this in 2023. How old do you think is Virat Kohli?
33 years.
33, you're close, but he's not exactly 33. Naren?
He's 35.
He's 35, yes. He was born in 1988. So it was very recently that he celebrated his birthday. And Naren, do you want to talk about what you did for his birthday?
I made a video about his birthday with a bunch of pictures and I collaged it and made a iMovie trailer and I posted it on YouTube.
It's lovely. I'll leave a link to what Nareen did on YouTube in show notes for this podcast. So any of you who wants to go see how Nareen has paid his homage to Virat Kohli, the great cricketer, you can all see it. It's a cute little video. All right. The next question goes to Nareen. Who is taller, Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma?
I'll take a wild guess. Virat Kohli is taller.
Absolutely right. Next question goes to Satvik. The question to you is, estimate the weight of the bat that Kohli uses to bat. Okay, I'll give you 3 ranges. See if you're able to come up with an answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Is the bat less than 1 kilo, or is the bat between 1 and 2 kilos, or is it more than 2 kilos?
Taking a wild guess, I think the first option is correct. Less than 1 kilo.
Okay. You think it's less than 1 kilo?
Yeah.
Tushar,
I think it's 1 to 2 kilo.
it's 1 to 2 kilos? Yes, that's the correct answer. So Kohli uses a bat which is made of English willow. English willow is what most cricket is used to. So his bat weighs about 1.15 kilos, so 1.2 kilos, somewhere thereabouts. But I've got a bonus question that anybody can answer over here. Tendulkar has used one of the heaviest bats amongst all cricketers. Can you take a wild guess how heavy his bat might have been?
3 kilos.
3 kg.
5 kilos.
5 kilos. Okay. People are doing weightlifting on the pitch, cricketing pitch.
Yeah.
No. It was just a little
Okay.
heavier. It's about 1.5 kilos.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was like the heaviest. So I was
Yeah.
like,
No, maybe Bhimsen or Duryodhan, if they had played, they may have used 3, 4, 5 kilo bats. But modern day cricketers don't belong to that category. Next question to Tushar. When Virat Kohli was young, he used to play two sports very, very actively. And he was very good at both of these sports. But he had to choose between pursuing any one of them professionally. Which was the other sport that he played very actively?
honestly, I don't know this.
Do you want to
But
take a wild guess?
I'll just guess that it's hockey.
Okay, hockey is a wonderful guess. Arush, do you want to try and take a guess?
Football.
Football. I knew. I thought Arush was going to say football, given his
He's the
love for the
co-owner of FC Goa.
He's
Virat
the
Kohli
owner
is
of
the
FC
co-owner of
Goa.
FC
Yeah,
Goa.
that's true.
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
true. Yeah. What, Devansh, what is your guess? We seem to have lost connectivity with
Golf.
Devansh for a minute. Sorry? Devansh, can you repeat
I
it?
said golf.
Golf. Okay, exotic answer. Okay, Naren,
Throw ball.
throw ball. Okay, Satvik,
Ma'am, I think the same football.
football. Okay, the correct answer is tennis.
I mean, we do play cricket with a tennis ball sometimes. It's called gully cricket.
If the cricket players use tennis rackets and played with the cricket ball, it would be a fusion of cricket and tennis.
Tennis.
That would be crickenis.
We already are. We
Yes.
already do have that fusion, right? Because gully cricket, you all are
But-
already playing with the cricket bat and the tennis ball.
Where I play
Yeah.
gully cricket, you can hit the ball into the river.
Okay, so basically you go with an infinite supply of tennis balls.
Yeah, not infinite, like 5, because if you get an infinite supply, then it wastes money.
G equals for gully. No, it is still GC because I play in my garden, and there is like a high wall around the garden. So if the ball goes over it, we can still get it. But on the leg side, there is one storeroom. If anyone hits the ball there, then there is a very slim chance of getting it back.
Most likely it's a
Yes.
wicket, because that would
But then the
discourage
ball.
the people from hitting there.
Oh, I love all your gully cricket experiences. Okay, shall we move on to the next round?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we take a break from Virat Kohli's personal biography round and move on to a round on his international cricket statistics. First question to Arush. Virat Kohli has scored many centuries, as we all know. But against which country did he score his first ODI century?
Sri Lanka.
Fantastic. I'll give you a bonus question. Where was this match played?
I'm in India.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. The match was played in a city where one of you hails from, or one of you lives in today.
Wankhede.
Chepak Stadium.
From
Chepak
Wankhede.
Kolkata.
Eden
Okay.
Gardens.
Eden Garden is the right answer. That match was played in Kolkata. Okay, second question to Devansh. Devansh, I want you to just roughly estimate this, okay? If you take all of Virat Kohli's batting averages, in which format of the cricket match would he have a higher batting average? Would it be in Test or ODI or T20? You guys know what a batting average is?
The amount of runs scored divided by the amount of innings he got out in.
Perfect. That's right. Yeah. So Devansh, would he be higher in Test or ODI or in T20?
One day international cricket.
ODI. You think his batting average would be highest in ODI? Hmm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm passing the question on to Naren.
It's T20.
Naren thinks it's T20. Passing the question on to Satvik.
Ma'am, I think test.
Yeah. The answer is test. But it's a bit of an obvious reason. Can anyone guess why?
Like you can play as many balls as you want. If you are not out, if your team is not out, you can play as much as you want.
Yep. Typically for most players, the batting average in the test format is higher. So just out of academic curiosity, I'll just
But
keep
he
you.
has made more centuries in ODI.
He has
Yeah.
made more centuries in ODI. Yeah, that is true.
He
But
has
his
made
See.
21 more centuries. Yes.
Yeah, he has 50 centuries in ODIs and
And 29 in Test.
29 in Test.
yeah,
And
that
ma'am,
may be true, but his average is so there must be
His average,
matches where he scored lesser also, right? Whom do I have to ask the next question?
Me.
Naren.
Naren. Okay, yeah. Naren, do we know Virat Kohli more as a bowler or as a batsman?
Right arm batsman.
Right. But he did bowl once in this World Cup. Against which country did he bowl?
Netherlands.
Netherlands is absolutely right. Naren, bonus question. Can you tell me one other instance when Virat Kohli bowled in this World Cup?
He bowled when Hardik Pandya got hurt on his leg.
Okay. Next question to Satvik. Virat Kohli was the captain of the Indian cricket team. He's no longer the captain in
Yes, ma'am.
2023, right? Earlier, he captained India in all the formats, right?
yes, ma'am.
But when he was a captain in the Test cricket, India played about 68 matches under his leadership. I wanted to take a wild guess. How many of these matches do you think India won when he was the captain of the Indian cricket team? And I'll give you three choices. Did we win between 20 to 30, or did we win between 30 and 40, or did we win more than 40?
I think 30 to 40.
That is absolutely right. So we won 39 matches. The last question in this round goes to Tushar. Virat Kohli has also been a T20 captain. And
Yeah.
many people think of Mahendra Singh Dhoni also as one of India's greatest cricketers, captains, all of that, right? Between Dhoni and Kohli, who do you think had a greater win percentage in terms of captaining or leading their team in T20 matches?
I think it's Dhoni.
You are absolutely right.
Under Dhoni's captaincy, they won the World Cup in 2011.
Yeah. Shall we move on to the next round?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll be back to a round on Virat Kohli's personal biography. One last round on that. First question to Arush. Is Kohli a vegan or a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian as of 2023?
Vegetarian. He used to eat non-veg, but then he turned to vegetarian because of his fitness.
Okay, I'm passing the question on to Devansh. Vegan, vegetarian, non-vegetarian.
Ma'am, vegan.
Okay, do we know the difference between vegan and vegetarian?
Vegans do not eat animal-based products like milk. They instead of milk, they'll have soy milk, tofu, and stuff like that.
Absolutely right, Naren. So Virat Kohli today has chosen to be a vegan. So you're right, Arush.
He said
he
the
was-
answer, not Naren. Naren said the meaning of
I'm so
vegan.
sorry. I'm sorry. You're right, Devansh. Virat Kohli is a vegan.
Ma'am, in fact, I knew that he's not a non-vegetarian. So when Arush ruled out the option of vegetarian, so I knew it had to be vegan.
Yes, good deduction work that you did right there. But like Arush said, he grew up as a non-vegetarian. He
Yes,
loved his butter chicken. He's given up several of these foods today. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question goes to Devansh. True or false?
Okay.
Virat Kohli does not eat fried food very often. So he doesn't eat fried food on a daily basis, but he usually eats them once a week or so.
True.
Naren, the obvious answer has to be what? False, yes. So Kohli completely steers clear of fried food. Like he never touches them.
Ma'am, in an interview, Virat Kohli said that he doesn't have a cheat day at all.
Yeah, he doesn't have a cheat day. You all know what a cheat day is?
Cheat day is a day when you don't listen or you don't follow your diet which you are following throughout the week or throughout the month.
Yeah. Throughout your life, you just stick to one diet and you stick to it on every single day, no matter what happens. Sorry, Naren, you were saying something about one of his favorite foods that he doesn't have or something.
Huh? No, I said he can't eat puri.
Yeah, he can eat, but he chooses not to eat puri. Yeah.
Every
that-
Indian should eat puri.
The next question goes to Naren. Virat Kohli is a very big celebrity on a social media channel called Instagram.
Yeah.
He has more than 250 million followers on Instagram. There are many Indian cricketers who also are very big celebrities on Instagram. I want you to take a wild guess. Which other cricketer has the second highest followers on Instagram after Kohli?
Only in India team or the whole entire cricket?
Let's look at Indian cricketers.
Rohit Sharma, because he's the captain.
Okay, nice guess. Satvik?
Ma'am, Dhoni?
Dhoni is absolutely right. The Dhoni has the second highest Instagram followers for an Indian cricketer, and that is around 45 million or so. Next question, very interesting question to Satvik. Do you know what is Virat Kohli's nickname?
Chiku.
Yeah. Bonus question. Do you know who gave him the name Chiku and why did he give him the name Chiku?
I don't know what is the reason why he gave Virat Kohli the nickname as Chiku, but I am taking a wild guess and saying that his father may have given that.
Okay, I'm opening this up to anybody else who knows the answer.
Virat Kohli's coach named him Chiku, and the reason he named him Chiku was because his ears were big. Chiku actually means rabbit, so he named him Chiku.
Chiku doesn't mean a rabbit, but Chiku is a. But your reasoning is absolutely right. He used to be chubby and he had big ears and he had slightly long hair also when he was younger. So his coach named him Chiku after a rabbit, which is a character in a famous book called Champak. Champak is something that we all grew up, my generation grew up reading. This is a very cute little rabbit character there called Chiku.
Yeah, I saw one photograph on Wikipedia when I was researching about him, and he looks so chubby.
He looks very different then compared to
Yeah,
what
he
does
looks
today.
very different.
Very
Like,
different.
really.
Yeah, now he's really focused on his fitness, and so he looks a little leaner today than he did earlier, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question to Tushar. So, Tushar, do you know who's Virat Kohli's best friend amongst the Indian cricketers?
Is it Mohammad Shami?
Mohammad Shami? Nice guess, nice guess. Let me pass this question on to Arush.
Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma is an excellent guess, but unfortunately, no. Devansh. Devansh, have I lost you? I think so. We've lost Devansh. Naren, do you know?
Shubman Gill.
Shubman Gill is also an excellent choice, but no. Satvik.
Miss, I think again MS Dhoni.
Yes, Dhoni is the correct answer. Dhoni is Virat Kohli's best friend amongst the Indian cricketers. We
Yeah.
move on to the next round, which is once again a round on Virat Kohli's international cricketing statistics. Arush, question for you. I'm sure everybody in the world knows the number of centuries, ODI centuries that Virat Kohli has scored. Can you just remind us what it is?
50 centuries.
Yeah, whose record did he beat?
Sachin Tendulkar's.
Right. Here's the question for you. Between Tendulkar and Virat Kohli, who scored these centuries in fewer matches?
Virat Kohli. Yeah.
Yeah, Virat Kohli is absolutely right. Kohli had played 291 innings and he'd scored 50 centuries. Tendulkar had played 451 innings and he had his 49 centuries. Wonderful. Next question for Devansh. So, Virat Kohli has scored many centuries, both while chasing as well as sometimes while India has batted first. But do you
In
think
the
Kohli
World
has-
Cup, mostly India has batted first only.
Okay, no, this is generally, this is not just ODI World
I
Cup.
know.
Here's my question for you. Has Virat Kohli scored more centuries while chasing or while batting first?
I don't know. I guess while chasing.
Absolutely right. So, out of his 50 centuries, 28 came while he chased.
His nickname is also Chase Master.
And King Kohli.
And run machine.
And
Yes.
Run
Run
machine.
Run machine.
run machine, yeah, he keeps constantly running between wickets. He doesn't miss a single run, right?
And the goal.
Yeah.
And the goat. Okay.
Greatest of all time.
I was wondering when the word goat was going to pop into this conversation. It's somewhere midway through this podcast.
But I think Ronaldo is better. Ronaldo is better.
Okay, wonderful.
No, Messi.
Let's
Messi.
for the moment we shall pause
Ronaldo.
the goat discussion. Back on track. Question for
The
Naren.
goat.
Where did Kohli score more centuries? While playing in India or while playing abroad?
While playing in India.
It's a very close call because out of his 50 centuries, 24 have come from playing in India and 26 while he played abroad. The next question goes to Satvik. In 2012, Kohli scored his highest in any ODI. He
Yeah.
scored 183 runs. Do you know against which country India was playing?
I think Sri Lanka.
You think Sri Lanka. No, Sri Lanka was the country against which he scored his first ODI century.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pass the question quickly to Tushar. Do you know?
West Indies.
Naren?
South Africa.
Arush.
Ma'am, Pakistan.
Correct. So we finished now 4 rounds, right? The last round.
Yes, ma'am.
This round is a very, very simple round. It's about IPL. All right, Arush, very easy question. How many centuries has Kohli scored in IPL history?
7.
Absolutely right. Second question, Devansh. Very easy question for you. Which IPL team does he captain?
Ma'am, RCB.
Yep.
Royal Challengers Bengal.
Royal Challengers Bengal.
Oh no, Bangalore. Whatever.
People from Karnataka will storm your house. Okay, the next question to Naren. Naren, he's captained RCB for a total of 140 matches. Has he won more or lost more?
They've lost more.
Wonderful. Okay, next question is to Satvik. How many times has the RCB won the IPL trophy?
Taking a wild guess, I think 2-3 times.
Tushar?
None.
None is the correct answer. RCB has never won a single IPL trophy in its history.
I feel sad because even though I'm in Chennai, I support RCB instead of CSK.
The last question is for Tushar. True or false? Kohli has moved in and out of RCB to other IPL teams.
False.
False is absolutely right. He's been just with RCB right from the beginning of IPL history, and
From
he's
day
still
one.
with them.
Yeah.
He's been there. from
He's
day one.
loyal.
So now I've got bonus questions which I'll just open up to the entire house. Whoever knows, just raise your hands. Many people call Virat Kohli a failed captain. Why do you think so?
He didn't win any trophies, and people think trophy matters, but actually the game matters how the captain manages the team. But people think if the captain wins the trophy, whether he does not play good or whether he plays good, if he wins trophy, then he's good.
Devansh.
Ma'am, he has lost more matches than he has won. That's why.
Naren, what do you think?
Because some people didn't want him to be the captain. They didn't want him to say that.
Oh, people personally disliked him. So they
As a
decided to
captain,
call
as a
him a
captain.
failed captain. Oh, as a captain. Okay. Satvik?
Ma'am, I think he is known as a failed captain because when he captained RCB, RCB didn't win any trophies. And as Arush said, the people thought that trophies and medals matter the most.
Tushar?
They when RCB was under his captaincy, they lost more matches than they won. So, like, it's technically a failing grade. That's why they call him a failed captain.
Wonderful. But I think the reason that Arush outlined earlier is closest to, the reason why many people think of Virat Kohli as a failed captain. But I think the general sense I get when I hear all of you is that y'all don't agree that he was a failed captain because y'all personally think that he's such a wonderful player, no matter whether the team has won or lost trophies or matches under his captaincy, we should still call him the world's greatest captain or something along those lines. Am I right? Is that
Yes,
what you're
ma'am.
feeling? Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, all 5 of you. Before we wrap up the episode, a big round of applause for Virat Kohli for having crossed the
Ma'am, he crossed Sachin Tendulkar's record of most centuries.
ODI centuries. Yep.
Yeah, most
Wonderful. In the
ODI.
most recent semi-finals that India plays against New Zealand in the World Cup 2023. A quick shout out to a good friend of mine called Vineet Muralidharan. If you enjoyed the questions on Virat Kohli, Vineet is the one who helped me put some of these questions together. He's sort of an unofficial sports advisor to our What's New Today podcast team. So, whether it's football or cricket, he's one of the first people I turn to. He's got most of the statistics and interesting trivia at his fingertips. And there is one more thing that I did mention at the beginning of this episode, that we're publishing this quiz on Virat Kohli in the middle of a podcast series on wildlife. So if you're someone who loves wildlife trivia, stories about who saved the Indian lions and tigers, trivia about elephants that had to swim across oceans, you will love this podcast series on India's wildlife. If you'd like to start listening to them, scroll down to the show notes and you'll find a link to this there. Thank you, Arush, Devansh, Naren, Satvik, and Tushar. I had a riot hosting this quiz with all 5 of you. I hope you had fun too. The next episode on this podcast channel will be out this Friday. That would be the final and the last episode in the wildlife series. And all our episodes are unscripted. But there's one thing that I do script at the end of every episode. That is, I request the children to say, "Thanks for listening." Can we say that once? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks
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 for
for
listening.
listening.